Let me ask you something. Are you waiting for the Batman Part 2? At some point, delays become the point. You can delay all you want, but time keeps on slipping into the future. Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2 was supposed to drop in 2025, then 2027, and now has been delayed until February 18, 2028. The Batman 2's delay was riling up social media for a day or two before the Doomsday trailer dropped. Do you remember that? And definitely before Brand New Day came out. Brand New Day is going to make $2 billion as I record this video. It might finish at $2.5 billion. No one is talking about Batman Part 2 or its 6-year delay right now, I'll tell you that. With Avengers Doomsday on the way and Secret Wars coming next year, it will be a while before fans get hype for the Batman Part 2 again. With the current struggles of James Gunn and the DCU, which the Batman universe is separate from, this will be a long six-year wait. Did you know that Absolute Batman #1 from 2024 is now worth over $522 in near perfect condition? That's amazing considering it's not an old or rare comic. But most comic book fans don't read comics and lose goodwill easily. James Gunn's DCU has no Batman. Pattinson's Batman is in a separate universe, and we have to wait even longer for his sequel. At some point, extended delays make the original goal unimportant. This delay could alienate fans, make them indifferent, make the original Batman story moot, and derails the significance of the series if it takes longer for a potential 3 to drop. If it's taking this long for Part 2, when is Part 3 gonna happen? Let's discuss the Batman Part 2 delay. Hey, it's your boy Ace from pfadvice.com. Like, share, subscribe, get notified, hit the bell, leave a comment, join the movement. Thank you for subscribing. In mid-July 2026, Reeves announced that the Batman Part 2 was coming out in February 18, 2028. He also included 30 seconds of a camera test of Robert Pattinson in his batsuit during a snowstorm and coming upon a crime scene. When was the last time you looked at that footage before this video? Social media did not take it well at the time. Some accepted it, but the vast majority of fans did not understand why this was happening. Now with Brand New Day dominating box office, Doomsday, Secret Wars on the way, and now the new announcements. Ryan Gosling's Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3, and now the new X-Men film coming in 2028. I wonder, when will the hype for the Batman 2 return? I bet you $1 million Reeves and the DCU wish they kept the 2026 or 2027 release date now. Now, there are rumors Matt Reeves had medical issues. I'm sympathetic. But let's keep things in business perspective. Reeves is notorious for taking his time with his scripts. The Nolan-Bale Batman trilogy was done in 7 years. Thanos was introduced in 2012's Avengers and met his end in Endgame after 7 years. This is $1 billion industry dealing with superhero fatigue. Brand New Day and the OG Avengers returning are extreme outliers at the moment when you consider the last 7 years for comic book films. Fans are over comic book films and they will only wait so long. I don't know if this short camera test of Robert Pattinson is enough to get fans hype again for a 16-month wait. What gets me is that the original point of Robert Pattinson's Batman is now null and void when you think about it. The original narrative conceit of the Batman was Bruce Wayne has been a vigilante for 3 years. He was a naive rookie, green behind the ears. Pattinson was 36 in 2022, but he looked much younger. Colin Farrell's 2024 HBO Penguin show, the greatest crime saga of the last decade, if you ask me, was supposed to be the jumping off point for the Batman 2. The Batman 2 was supposed to take place days or weeks after the events of the Penguin show. But now the plot urgency is lost. The concept of a rookie Batman will also be lost in 2028. Pattinson will be 42 or 43 then. For context, Ben Affleck was 43 when he was cast as Batman, and critics said he was too old back then, so you can't have it both ways. When will Part 3 ever come out? Fans also wonder if the drama of Paramount buying WBD, Supergirl bombing, and the DCU struggling as it is made WBD head David Zaslav worry and push the Batman Part 2 back to give it some space between it and 2027's Man of Tomorrow, especially if Man of Tomorrow bombs. The Reeves verse, which is not connected to the DCU, remember the DCU doesn't have a Batman. This might benefit it if that happens, but a 6-year delay certainly doesn't. What sense does it make that the Pattinson Batman sequel, remember, which came out during the waning years of the DCEU and was the only financial hit since 2029 for the studio, what sense is it that it's taken this long to come out? 2022's The Batman made $770 million. Superman 2025 barely made $616 million. The DCU needs another hit, and like last week. It doesn't help that the cowl from the new camera test looks exactly like 2022's Batsuit. Until we see the entire suit, the cowl and the collar look exactly the same, if you ask me, which makes a 6-year-long wait even more agonizing. Robert Pattinson is not an out-of-shape slob with a beer belly and man boobs. I'm not saying that. But he is lanky. That collar and suit does not give him the physicality Batman is supposed to have. Ben Affleck and Christian Bale were physically imposing Batman. Robert Pattinson has the physicality of a sickly teen in an armored batsuit. Sorry to say. We don't even know who the main villains are. Throw us a bone. Scarlett Johansson is in the cast. We know that, but we don't know who. Supposedly Poison Ivy. Sebastian Stan is in this film. We thought he was going to be Harvey Dent, but rumors abound he is now serial killer Victor Zsasz since he recently shaved his head. But there is no confirmation yet. Give us something to be excited about if you're going to make us wait until 2028. Listen, everyone remembers it took Guns N' Roses a decade to release Chinese Democracy. They don't remember the actual album anymore because the 10-year delay destroyed fan goodwill, anticipation, and appreciation. The 10-year delay became the point. At some point, the delay becomes the entire point, and the original intent, no matter how genuine, becomes lost to the fans. What do you think? Comment below. Thanks for watching or listening.